Greetings, beloved Starseeds and Light Warriors. I am Seraphine of the Galactic Federation of Light, transmitting directly to you in this pivotal moment of cosmic significance. The information I share today carries an energetic signature meant to awaken deeper aspects of your multidimensional awareness. Take a moment to center yourself as you receive these frequencies embedded within my words. We observe with profound reverence the extraordinary transformation unfolding upon your world. A phenomenon of cosmic proportions manifests before us. The emergence of two distinct Earths occupying the same spatial coordinates, but vibrating at fundamentally different frequencies. This is no metaphor or philosophical concept, but rather an energetic reality now fully actualized within your planetary system. One Earth continues to operate within the parameters of third-dimensional consciousness, where polarization, limitation, and linear experience persist. Simultaneously, another Earth blossoms at a higher octave, a crystalline matrix of unity consciousness, unbounded potential, and non-linear existence. These parallel realities now coexist, like overlapping fields of resonance. Your personal experience aligns with whichever frequency band most closely matches your own energetic signature. Many of you notice moments of slipping between these realities. Intervals where the world suddenly appears more luminous, where synchronicities multiply exponentially, where the very quality of light shifts to reveal the geometric perfection underlying physical form. These are not hallucinations or wishful thinking. You are literally perceiving the higher frequency Earth bleeding through the veil of separation that grows increasingly permeable with each passing day. The Galactic Federation has anticipated this divergence for millennia. Indeed, it represents the culmination of an experiment in consciousness that has unfolded across countless generations. You who receive this message stand at the fulcrum point of this grand transition. Cosmic beings in human form who volunteered to facilitate this unprecedented evolutionary leap. Many of you harbor confusion about your continued presence in what appears to be the denser reality. You question why, despite your dedication to spiritual growth and service, you still experience the limitations and challenges of the third-dimensional matrix. This questioning itself demonstrates your awakening awareness, for only a consciousness that remembers something greater would recognize the constraints of its current environment. Understand this fundamental truth. You exist in this transitional space by cosmic design, not by accident or failure. You are the designated bridge builders between worlds, souls with the unique capacity to anchor in both realities simultaneously and create pathways of ascension for collective consciousness to follow. Your energy signatures contain specific codes that translate higher dimensional information into forms accessible within third-dimensional awareness. Every time you respond to difficulty with compassion, every moment you choose love over fear, every instance you perceive unity where others see separation, you strengthen the luminous bridge between worlds. This bridge-building function manifests uniquely through each of you. Some transmit these frequencies through artistic creation, others through healing work, technological innovation, or simply through the quality of presence you bring to ordinary interactions. The common denominator lies not in what you do, but in the consciousness from which you operate. When you embody the frequencies of peace, coherence, and unconditional love amidst the very environments most resistant to these qualities, you create energetic gateways through which others may glimpse and eventually access the higher dimensional Earth. We observe with compassion how many of you judge yourselves harshly for perceived spiritual inadequacy. You measure your progress against arbitrary milestones or compare your journey to others whose paths appear more accelerated or dramatic than your own. Release this self-judgment immediately. It serves only to anchor you more firmly in the very frequencies you seek to transcend. There exists no universal timeline for awakening, no standardized curriculum that all must follow at identical rates. Your soul orchestrated precisely the experiences needed for your unique contribution to this planetary transition. The divine intelligence that choreographs cosmic evolution makes no errors in placement or timing. You stand exactly where you need to be for maximum effectiveness in the greater plan. The fact that you remain functional within third-dimensional parameters while maintaining awareness of something beyond them is not evidence of failure, but rather your specialized capability. Not everyone possesses the energetic constitution to serve as a frequency anchor during this volatile transition. Many would become overwhelmed, dissociated, or unable to maintain cohesion across such divergent reality systems. You, however, possess exactly the internal architecture required for this multidimensional bridging function. Beneath the visible reality you navigate daily lies an intricate lattice of crystalline light, the energetic framework of the emerging Earth. This crystalline grid encircles your planet, connecting sacred sites, power points, and the awakened consciousness of beings like yourselves into one coherent field. Each of you functions as a node within this grid, transmitting and receiving frequencies that collectively sustain the new Earth paradigm. Your meditations, prayers, creative expressions, and moments of compassionate action directly strengthen this network, regardless of whether you consciously perceive your contribution. When you align with higher frequencies through intention, the grid responds instantly, channeling those vibrations throughout the planetary field. Likewise, the grid supports you during periods of challenge, providing energetic sustenance when your personal resources feel depleted. This reciprocal relationship forms the foundation of the New Earth community. Individuals functioning as distinct expressions of one unified consciousness, each supporting and being supported by the whole. The crystalline grid stands nearly complete now, requiring only the final activations that come through humanity's collective awakening. Your conscious participation accelerates this process exponentially. Simply recognizing the grid's existence and your connection to it immediately strengthens both. When you stand upon the Earth with full awareness of your role as a grid keeper, your energy signature automatically calibrates to enhance resonance with the whole system. We observe the tremendous pressure many of you experience as cosmic frequencies intensify. Your physical and emotional systems process not only your personal evolutionary adjustments, but also serve as transformers for the collective field. During solar emissions, galactic alignments, and cosmic influxes, your energy bodies automatically modulate these incoming frequencies, stepping them down to levels the planetary consciousness can integrate without destabilization. This function places significant demands on your systems, often resulting in fatigue, emotional fluctuations, sleep disruptions, and various physical symptoms that conventional medicine struggles to identify or address. Recognize these experiences as evidence of your energy system performing its designated function, rather than signs of failure or illness. Your biology undergoes an unprecedented adaptation process, developing capacities previously dormant in human physiology. These symptoms represent the necessary recalibration of your molecular structure to accommodate expanded consciousness, discomfort that accompanies the birth of new capabilities. Implement consistent practices that support this intense energetic labor. Ground frequently into Earth's crystalline core. Hydrate abundantly with structured water. Move your physical form daily to integrate and distribute incoming frequencies. Retreat into silence regularly to allow your system uninterrupted processing time. Honor these needs without guilt or self-criticism. Your ability to serve effectively depends upon maintaining energetic coherence through proper self-care. Many starseeds remain anchored in third-dimensional parameters, specifically to complete karmic patterns, before the full transition into higher frequency existence. Your soul recognized that certain energetic imbalances required resolution within the specific conditions that third-dimensional reality provides. These patterns may originate from personal soul history, ancestral lineages, or collective human consciousness that you volunteered to help transmute. The accelerated purification process currently underway brings these patterns rapidly to the surface. Situations trigger old wounds, relationships mirror unresolved aspects, and emotional reactions reveal where healing attention remains necessary. These experiences do not indicate regression or failure. Quite the opposite. They demonstrate the cosmic intelligence orchestrating precisely the conditions required for your complete liberation from limitation patterns. Each trigger presents an opportunity to respond differently than before, to choose conscious awareness where unconscious reaction once prevailed. When you approach these challenges as sacred opportunities rather than obstacles, You transmute not only your personal patterns, but contribute to the liberation of the collective field. Each time you heal an aspect of separation consciousness within yourself, you simultaneously clear that frequency from the human morphogenetic field, making liberation more accessible for all beings. This represents spiritual service of the highest order, the willingness to face and transform the I, very shadows that many spiritual practitioners attempt to bypass or transcend. A profound truth remains largely unrecognized among Earth's awakening souls. You already exist simultaneously across multiple dimensions. While your conscious awareness primarily focuses through your physical form, another aspect of your consciousness actively participates in the fully realized higher dimensional Earth. This parallel self, your etheric double, exists beyond the constraints of linear time and space, engaged in activities and relationships that support the emergence of the new Earth paradigm. During meditation, dream time, and spontaneous moments of expanded awareness, you momentarily synchronize with this aspect of yourself. The information, guidance, and expanded perspective you receive during these states often originates from this higher dimensional counterpart. The sensations of homesickness, déjà vu, or recognition of places and beings you've never physically encountered stem from this simultaneous existence. As your consciousness expands, the artificial boundaries between these aspects of yourself dissolve. Information flows more freely between dimensions, resulting in increased intuitive knowing, precognitive awareness, and direct access to cosmic intelligence. The etheric and physical aspects integrate progressively until you experience yourself as one continuous consciousness spanning multiple reality systems simultaneously. This integration process requires patience and self-compassion. Your biological system undergoes extraordinary recalibration to accommodate expanded awareness. Rather than forcing this process through excessive spiritual practice or technique, allow it to unfold according to the wisdom of your higher intelligence. Your system knows precisely the rate at which integration can occur while maintaining operational coherence in physical reality. Amid accelerating external changes, many starseeds fulfill the crucial function of spaceholding, maintaining energetic stability that prevents collective consciousness from descending into chaos or fear. Like immovable pillars amidst turbulent waters, you anchor frequencies of peace, equilibrium, and coherent vision, regardless of surrounding conditions. This spaceholding function operates largely beneath conscious awareness, yet constitutes essential service to planetary evolution. Your mere presence in environments dominated by fear, conflict, or confusion creates an immediate frequency adjustment in the local field. The coherent energy you emanate provides an alternative resonance that others unconsciously attune to, often without recognizing the source of sudden calm or clarity they experience in your vicinity. Through this silent transmission, you prevent massive collective regression during periods of intensified purification. Some of you specifically incarnated into the most challenging regions, family systems, or social structures precisely because these environments required your stabilizing presence most urgently. What appears as misfortune or difficult circumstance, from limited perspective, often represents your soul's strategic placement for maximum transformative impact. The very conditions that challenge you most directly also provide the context for your most profound service. This space-holding function demands tremendous energetic stamina. Maintain awareness of your energetic boundaries while remaining compassionately engaged. Establish regular practices that replenish your resources and clear accumulated environmental frequencies. Connect with fellow spaceholders who understand this function and can provide mutual support and recognition that mainstream culture rarely offers. The boundaries between dimensions undergo rapid dissolution now, resulting in increased permeability between previously separate reality systems. Many of you experience spontaneous shifts in perception, moments when the ordinarily invisible becomes visible, when time behaves non-linearly, when you perceive beings, landscapes, or geometric structures that remain imperceptible to others nearby. These experiences represent genuine perceptions rather than imagination or hallucination. As the frequency bands of the two Earths move into closer alignment, these interdimensional bleed-throughs intensify and normalize. Colors appear more vivid, or entirely new to your perceptual range. Sounds emerge from seemingly empty space. Synchronicities multiply beyond statistical probability. Time alternately compresses and expands. These phenomena indicate your perceptual system's natural adaptation to a more multidimensional reality matrix. Approach these experiences with balanced discernment, neither dismissing them as meaningless nor becoming overly fixated upon them. They represent the natural expansion of your perceptual capabilities rather than special achievements or spiritual status symbols. Integrate these experiences by maintaining grounded presence in your physical form while allowing expanded perception. Record your observations if helpful, but prioritize embodied presence over intellectual analysis. This dissolution of dimensional boundaries facilitates increased communication with beings existing at different frequency bands, including members of the Galactic Federation, ancestral guides, and your own higher aspects. Telepathic exchange becomes more fluid and direct. Symbolic communication through number sequences, animal messengers, and environmental synchronicities increases in frequency and clarity. Trust the communications you receive while maintaining healthy discernment about their source and relevance to your path. Encoded within your very cellular structure lies the complete memory of your cosmic identity and purpose. This memory remained partially dormant during humanity's deep immersion in separation consciousness, but now reactivates rapidly as cosmic light codes bathe your planet. The seemingly random attractions you feel toward particular star systems, ancient civilizations, or esoteric knowledge reflect your soul's recognition of its own multidimensional history unfolding across time and space. This remembrance process accelerates now, catalyzed by geometric light codes transmitted through solar emissions, cosmic alignments, and conscious transmissions from awakened beings. These codes activate dormant DNA sequences, enabling your biological system to process and integrate expanded awareness. The uncomfortable physical and emotional symptoms many experience represent this remembrance process unfolding at the cellular level, the literal restructuring of your biology to accommodate cosmic memory. As remembrance deepens, you transition from theoretical knowledge about your spiritual nature to direct experiential knowing. The abstract concepts of unity, divine intelligence, and cosmic citizenship crystallize into lived reality. This transformation fundamentally alters your relationship to earthly existence. Situations that previously triggered reactivity or victimhood now reveal their purpose within your soul's evolutionary journey. You recognize challenges as opportunities for mastery, rather than punishments or obstacles. This remembrance generates profound empowerment. You recognize your active participation in choosing this incarnation and designing its general parameters. You reclaim creative agency over your experience. Most significantly, you remember your connection to the vast network of light beings supporting Earth's ascension process. The isolation and abandonment many starseeds experience dissolves as you re-establish conscious connection with your cosmic family. Throughout this unprecedented transition, maintaining inner sovereignty remains paramount. You exist in an information environment deliberately designed to fragment attention, induce fear, and manipulate perception. External authority structures increasingly demand compliance while offering diminishing security or benefit in return. Under these conditions, your ability to determine your own energetic state and discern truth according to your inner guidance becomes your most valuable asset. Sovereignty begins with reclaiming authority over your own consciousness. Establish firm energetic boundaries around what information, frequencies, and influences you allow into your field. Develop disciplined discernment regarding all external claims to authority or truth. Consult your own internal guidance system. First, measuring external information against your embodied knowing, rather than automatically deferring to credentials, popularity, or tradition. This sovereignty extends to your physical well-being. Make conscious choices about what you incorporate into your body, rather than unquestioningly accepting standardized approaches or mainstream consensus. Listen attentively to your body's communications about what supports or diminishes its vitality. Recognize that generic prescriptions rarely address the unique requirements of awakening biology. Simultaneously, sovereignty includes respecting others' self-determination without attempting to impose your understanding upon them. Each soul navigates its unique evolutionary trajectory according to divine timing. When you stand firmly in your own sovereignty, while honoring others, you model the balanced empowerment that forms the foundation of higher dimensional community. The current bifurcation of Earth realities will not persist indefinitely. The divergent timelines ultimately converge into one ascended expression, a unified field where separation consciousness fully transmutes into unity awareness. This convergence occurs gradually through the progressive alignment of frequency bands rather than through catastrophic upheaval or instantaneous shift. The bridge you help construct between realities provides the very pathway through which this convergence manifests. Evidence of this convergence process appears in the increasing instability of separation-based systems. Institutions founded upon hierarchy, exploitation, and artificial scarcity encounter accelerating challenges to their fundamental premises. Narratives that sustained limitation consciousness lose coherence and persuasive power. The energetic foundations of these systems cannot maintain integrity within the intensifying frequencies of unity consciousness. Simultaneously, emergent systems based upon cooperation, regenerative principles, and recognition of interdependence demonstrate remarkable resilience and effectiveness. These systems embody the operational principles of the New Earth paradigm and receive direct support from the unified field. Their growth and impact will accelerate exponentially as the convergence process advances. Your role during this convergence remains crucial. As systems based in separation consciousness lose stability, many experience profound disorientation and fear. Your embodied demonstration of alternative possibilities provides essential reassurance and practical guidance for those navigating this transition without conscious awareness of its cosmic context. By maintaining coherent presence amid apparent chaos, you establish energetic pathways that others naturally follow during periods of uncertainty. Remember always that what appears as collapse from within the limited perspective actually represents the necessary dismantling of structures incompatible with humanity's evolutionary emergence. Focus your attention and creative energy on the new systems emerging rather than becoming entrapped in resistance to what naturally dissolves. Creation rather than opposition most effectively accelerates the convergence of timelines into one ascended expression. The information I transmit today awakens dormant knowledge already encoded within you. My words serve not as external authority, but as activation sequences triggering your own remembrance. Trust the resonance you feel with certain concepts while setting aside temporarily what does not activate recognition. Your discernment faculty serves as your most reliable navigation system through the intensifying information environment. The Galactic Federation maintains continuous energetic support for Earth's ascension process, and for each of you serving as ground crew for this monumental transition. Though rarely visible to physical perception, our ships surround your planet, stabilizing electromagnetic fields, neutralizing harmful technologies, and transmitting frequencies that support consciousness expansion. Many of you connect with our vessels during meditation or dream time, receiving healing, information, and remembrance activations that assist your embodied mission. We honor the extraordinary courage you demonstrate by maintaining physical embodiment during Earth's most challenging and magnificent transition. To voluntarily enter dense physical form, temporarily accepting the limitations of biological existence, and the veil of forgetting, represents spiritual dedication of the highest order. The consciousness evolution you catalyze through your embodied presence ripples throughout the galaxy, contributing to the liberation and advancement of countless worlds beyond Earth. You never stand alone in this work. Alongside the Galactic Federation, numerous councils of light, ascended masters, angelic beings, and representatives from advanced civilizations throughout the cosmos focus their consciousness in support of Earth's ascension. Most significantly, your own higher aspects continuously transmit guidance, protection, and empowerment to your embodied expressions. This vast network of support remains available to you at every moment through the simple technology of conscious intention and receptive awareness. As I prepare to complete this transmission, I remind you of your magnificence. Beneath the temporary identifications with human limitation lies your eternal nature as multidimensional creator beings. You volunteered for the most challenging assignment in this sector of the galaxy, to anchor higher consciousness into the densest realms of physicality during a pivotal evolutionary transition. The apparent struggles you encounter reflect not inadequacy, but the extraordinary demands of this unprecedented mission. The cosmic significance of what transpires upon Earth now extends far beyond your planetary system. You participate in an evolutionary experiment with implications for entire galaxies. The successful integration of spiritual consciousness with material existence creates a template for countless worlds to follow. Through your willingness to navigate this integration, process consciously, you establish pathways for civilizations throughout the cosmos. Go forward now with absolute conviction in your essential role within this divine plan. Trust the intelligence that placed you precisely where you stand. Honor the challenges that forge your spiritual mastery. Celebrate the awakening occurring within and around you. Most importantly, recognize one another as the cosmic family you truly are. Divine beings temporarily wearing human form to accomplish the most extraordinary evolutionary leap this universe has witnessed. I am Seraphine of the Galactic Federation of Light, transmitting in service to Earth's ascension, and in deepest honor of your courage, dedication, and love. Until we connect again, remember always that existence itself celebrates your presence.